Hi, welcome to Q&A with CH Consulting. I'm joined today by none other than Gerard Beyers. We're going to run you through some of the more common questions that come across our desks in calls. First of which, Gerard, is provisional tax and how it works and who gets to pay it.
It's a great question, Brian, and it is something that I get asked quite a lot. So to put it into simple terms, you classified in the eyes of SARS as a provisional taxpayer as soon as you earn any additional income apart from your normal salary. So if you are a sole proprietor, independent contractor, freelancer, or just earn an income from rental or crypto, you need to file for provisional taxes. So instead of having to file taxes once in a financial year, you need to file for your provisional ones due in August, your provisional twos due in Feb, your optional third provisionals due in September, and then finally your final income tax returns at the end of the following year in Jan to ensure your compliance.
All right, then we're on to the next evergreen and the one that puts fear into all of us: admin penalties, remittances, as well as the infamous SARS verifications. Why don't you take us through those, please?
So admin penalties incur on your e-filing profile as soon as SARS deems you as non-compliant due to late or outstanding submissions. These penalties can range anywhere from 250 to 16,000 Rand per month. And that's exactly why in each and every one of our packages, we've got an admin penalty remittance application, where essentially our accountants will draft arguments on your behalf to either reduce or eliminate these penalties. It is still at SARS's discretion, but our team will do everything in their might to make our arguments compelling as possible to essentially try and decrease or completely take those away. Regarding SARS verifications, SARS might request additional information after your return. I mean, it could be bank statements, invoices, or just a proof of deduction, which can lead to your refund either being denied or being delayed indefinitely. And so also included in our packages, our team will handle as many verifications as SARS throws our way.
Nice to know. Okay, and then we've got e-filing and all its mysticism. I mean, how is it that CH Consulting can help customers understand what's happening in e-filing or even on SARS's side itself? I'm sure there's a lot of customers that don't even know what goes on there.
So our team will do a full compliance check right at the start of the process of your returns. If you're unsure what's currently going on in your profile, they will assess your compliance status, what's outstanding, and if you have any admin penalties that you don't know about, and communicate everything with you to ensure that everything is in order.
Okay, all right. And how do they get access to that e-filing profile?
So essentially, during the first phase of the onboarding, our onboarding agent will get access to your tax types, and once they have access to the tax types, they will essentially see everything that SARS sees. So they will see what's outstanding, what years is currently non-compliant, your admin penalties, what's being flagged, and then obviously communicate everything with you and then take the necessary steps accordingly.
Okay, and that is usually done through however you joined e-filing, whether that was on your phone through an SMS or via email to your email address.
Exactly, yeah.
Fantastic, good to know.
So Brian, while we are on the topic of efficiency, I know both of us have been asked this quite a bunch of times. Just explain to me in a little bit more detail what sets CH Consulting apart from its competitors.
Primarily, and probably most importantly, we are very much process driven. Our rigorous 6-phase approach ensures that every aspect of your tax return is carefully reviewed, optimized, maximized. Nothing is missed, and every deduction or tax saving opportunity is fully utilized. Another thing is that we're hyper specialized. Unlike general tax firms that will handle corporate tax, trusts, VAT, estate planning, we focus exclusively on personal income tax. Many firms prioritize high value corporate clients, leaving individual taxpayers with a generic kind of a treatment. At CH Consulting, your personal tax return gets the same level of attention as many high net worth clients would receive elsewhere.
Another thing that sets us apart is communication. Everybody has a dedicated onboarding agent that will guide you through the process. I know everyone has ordered a package online and waited weeks, and then one day it just randomly arrives at your doorstep. Our goal is to keep you updated during the entire process. If you have any questions, our team will respond with a technical answer. If you need any help finding your documents, the onboarding agents will point you in the right direction so that you will never be left in the dark when doing your returns. Your return also isn't handled by only one person. for your income tax returns, we've got an entire team, a mid-level team, a senior level team, that your documents run through to make sure that everything is as accurate to the finest details. And lastly, approval. I mean, we never submit anything without your sign-off. Our team sends you a draft report for you to run through before we handle any of the submissions on your behalf, so that you know exactly what is being submitted to SARS. So Brian, just a little bit more on the crypto side. Just briefly explain how SARS views crypto activity. Is it even necessary to pay taxes on them?
Yeah, crypto is taxed in South Africa. SARS sees it as an asset, not a currency. So if you're trading frequently, buying, selling, and that kind of thing, profits are taxed as income, obviously to a maximum of 45%. And if you're investing long term, you might qualify for capital gains, which has got a maximum of 18%. But even if you haven't cashed out in rands, the transactions that you're doing between crypto, like let's say Bitcoin to Ethereum, are very much taxable. So included in income tax also is your staking rewards, your airdrops, mining, all of those are taxed as income.
Okay, Brian, so we established that you need to pay taxes on your crypto in South Africa. So just explain to me, once we have the crypto reports, how does CH Consulting take those crypto reports, add it to your income tax returns, and then just go further into optimization and how they can optimize your taxes for you?
Okay, sure. From the crypto report that we generate for you, we'll analyze which tax method, FIFO, HIFO, or ACB, or average cost basis. We'll also look at ways to offset those losses to reduce your tax even further. From the personal income tax point of view, we'll make sure that you claim every deduction, which is usually your retirement annuities, your medical aid, home office expenses, business expenses, and more. The goal here, obviously, is to minimize tax legally so that you're going to pay less while staying compliant.
Okay, Brian, so essentially, it's not just going to be optimization at the crypto report level. It's not just going to be transactional. That crypto report then gets sent to our accountant, who's going to go even into further optimization while adding those crypto reports to your personal income taxes.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's where our capital gains analysis gets done. That's where your holding periods get taken into account. So our tax team are the one that will break down those holding periods, make sure that your cost bases for each of those assets are taken into account. And that's really where the magic happens. So yeah, transactional analysis, absolutely. Optimization from a tax point of view, that really happens on the report level. But if you really want to get to a point where you've got optimum tax optimization, head over to our tax team. They're the ones that are going to give you the best value and limit that liability as much as possible. We do VDP applications, voluntary disclosure program. This is an amnesty issued by SARS to assist with declaring undeclared assets. If you've never declared your crypto, we can help you come clean with SARS and avoid penalties at the same time. Okay, so we've bedded down the crypto bit. We've talked a lot about what we're doing from a personal income tax point of view. Sometimes I do have customers going, well, is there anything else that you can throw on the table? What else do you bring, as CH Consulting?
Yeah, Brian, and I mean, not everybody is looking to handle their returns. You might be compliant, but just don't know what's going on in your account and just want to know what your current status is with SARS. And that's exactly why we have the SARS situation assessment, where our team goes through your accounts carefully and assess everything on your behalf to give you a detailed review of your profile and then give you extremely clear instructions and if anything needs your attention and how we can address them.
Okay, well that brings us to the end of the first round of Q&A with CH Consulting. Gerard, thanks for your time. I'm Brian. Thanks to all of you. Hopefully you've answered a few of those questions for you. Look forward to seeing you on our call.